Hello, how are you? I hope this video finds you well, and I'm very, very, very excited that you are here to learn about Pinterest marketing strategies for your business. Now, if you're new here, my name is Christina Willis, and I am a Pinterest strategist and educator for creative entrepreneurs such as web designers, interior designers, graphic designers, artists, anyone in the creative entrepreneurial field. I love working with. Now, I help these small business owners use Pinterest marketing strategies. I manage their accounts and I help their accounts grow online to gain a new following, to grow their reach, to book out their services, anything of that nature. Now, I'm here to talk to you about the Pinterest algorithm changes that have happened in 2020. And I want to set you up and let you know what you can do with the Pinterest marketing strategies that I'm going to teach you right now so it can set you up for 2021. Now, the time of this recording, we are sitting in December of 2020. So this is the last month of the year for 2020. But the Pinterest algorithm has been going on. I want to give you the top three tips that I feel is best for you to know and to understand. So when you use Pinterest in the new year, 2021, you can actually just soar with your Pinterest strategy. So the very first thing, and I have my notes here just so I can keep on track. The very first thing that I want to talk to you about is that Pinterest is going to change, much like social media is always going to change. The Pinterest algorithm has changed this past summer or so of 2020. And with that algorithm change, a lot of bloggers, business owners have noticed drastic shifts in their impressions, in their saves, or link clicks back to their product page or their website, their blog. Things have definitely changed, and it's causing a lot of stress. And because of this algorithm change, Pinterest wants to now make the user experience a lot better for their audience. And because of these, um, engineering changes and AI changes, artificial intelligence changes to Pinterest, things have definitely caused a shift in some business owners' reach. Now, there are some business owners that are out there who will use Pinterest marketing who have not noticed a change. And with them, that is perfectly, perfectly fine. They're doing something great, of course. But there are some business owners who are still doing the appropriate and correct things, but they have noticed a shift and change in their Pinterest reach. So I just want to let you know that Pinterest has made a change, a significant change to their algorithm, yes, and it has caused a lot of decline in their, people's impression saves, link clicks. But Pinterest is making these changes because they really want to improve the user experience for their audience. Now, Pinterest has also gone public. They're publicly traded now with the stock. So they have a lot of shareholders that they technically have to, provide straight monetary, um, you know, reply to. So, if that's the right word, but what's going on now because of that, Pinterest is now wanting people to stay on the platform a lot longer. So you're going to notice a lot more video content is, driving a lot more traffic on and engagement on Pinterest as opposed to the static pins that a lot of people are putting out before. When I say static pins, I mean like pins that are just plain, with an image and some text on it. Now people are noticing that when they put video pins out there. So even if you upload, let's say, a 15-second clip from your Instagram stories onto Pinterest, you might notice that that takes off a lot faster as opposed to you putting out just regular pins. And it's because, like I said, the algorithm is now changing and shifting to keep people on the platform. And eventually now also Pinterest would love for people to even shop on the platform. So now that change is, like I said, inevitable, but it's there to help the user experience. And it's there ultimately to help business owners such as ourselves, such as you, really grow. So do know that Pinterest is not out there to get you. It is there to help you. It's just something that is going to evolve over time, but it's going to help our businesses evolve over time. The second thing that I really want you to look at is your Pinterest analytics and your Google analytics. I want you to essentially remove your emotions because we are so attached to our account, to our business. But from a strategic standpoint, I want you to remove your emotions and really look at your Pinterest analytics and see where the reach is lagging or not as great as you would have hoped. And the pins that are doing really, really well, I want you to take a look at those pins and see what it is that really was drawing in your audience. So looking at your Pinterest analytics gives you that solid data that helps to drive your business and the next steps that you take. So what I like to do for my own self in my client accounts, I like to see the pins that are saved to other people's boards. I like to look at those pins that are in that other person's board. And I like to look at the pin description that that person has labeled that board as, because those are the type of keywords that is going to give me insight onto what my audience or their audience is typing into the Pinterest app to look for a particular piece of content. So Pinterest Analytics gives you a lot of great data, but so does your Google Analytics. Because when you look at your Google Analytics, you can see the right piece, like the types of content that is pulling in the right people to your website, to your product page, to your landing page, who's signing up for your emails. Your Google Analytics is going to dive deeper for you. So don't ignore your analytics. Don't attach your emotions. Try not to as much to attach your emotions to your analytics, but just take it as a grain of salt, and it's going to help you to really learn your audience further and what you can do to create new content off of that vein of a pin design or even that piece of content. You can now create new content that's running along that same vein to pull in your audience. So the third thing that I really want you to pay attention to is the importance of fresh pins and fresh content. Now, what do I mean? Pinterest is now wanting us as business owners to switch from being content curators to content creators. Now, what do I mean further? So back in the day, Pinterest was all about, us saving a lot of other people's content and a small portion of our own. So the whole notion prior to was, as a guideline, save about 80% of other people's content and 20% of your own content that you're going to save or share. Now, the whole switch is changing now. Pinterest really wants you to focus on you as the business owner, as the creator, to really put out more of your content. Your content is what is going to drive traffic to your site, to your business. And that is what you want to focus on. I love analogies. So take, for instance, Nike. Nike really loves to put out their content to their audience and create new content for their audience because they essentially want more sales and more attention to their product and to their brand. And it's no different for you. Whether you are a small business or a middle-sized business to a larger size business, you really want to focus on your content to pull in more audience to you, your brand, your business, and to grow. Now, I really want you to create pins, and pins are what is going to attract your audience. So create amazing, great Pinterest graphics is what is going to help. You want to make sure that you have clear calls to action, sign up here, learn more here, head to the blog post here. You want to make sure that your pins have those appropriate calls to action, and you really want to be inspiring. You want to say how to create, 5 ways to. Those are the types of content that actually really bring in your audience further. They click on those pins more and really help you to understand also what the types of content it is that your audience, Pinterest audience, really enjoys. So creating fresh pins, move away from being a content curator, so collecting a lot of Pinterest graphics from other people and start creating more content. So I want you to create new blog posts, I want you to, even for the older blog posts that you have, I want you to create new pins to freshen up those old blog posts, but definitely focus on creating new blog posts and new Pinterest graphics. That is what's going to really grow your Pinterest account leading into the new year of 2021. That is the direction that Pinterest really wants you to go into. Now, all the 3 points that I gave you here, I have a blog post that I'm going to link down below for you so you can read about it more and to just gain a better understanding and a grasp of what the direction that Pinterest wants for you and your business. And anytime you feel like you need to reach out to me, please do so. I am here to help you. You can always email me. I will put my info down below. And because I know Pinterest really wants you to focus more on creating newer content and to really putting your content out there to grow your Pinterest account, I'm going to offer you 10 Pinterest templates for Canva that you can use to create new content. And when I say content, is new pin graphics. So a lot of the times people don't really know what Pinterest graphics that they can use, but I'm going to offer you 10 free Pinterest graphics. All you have to do is just sign up and put your information in. You're going to get the link to 10 new Pinterest graphics that you can, their templates, excuse me, that you can use to create your Pinterest graphics. All right, so that is the end of this quick little tutorial to teach you about the new changes that are happening in the Pinterest algorithm. And I want to set you up for 2021. Like I said, reach out to me anytime you need and take care.